spend 45 minutes together to re-energize our bodies, reinvigorate our brains, and reconnect with our soul. About 15 minutes standing, then we'll go down to the floor and we'll end up with some breathing. So do a big favor to yourself. Set your intention for why you're here. My intention is to open up my energy, lengthen and strengthen my muscles, share my love with you, and give you guys an amazing experience so that you feel alive. I like that word, alive, yes. So take a moment to call yourself in. I even sometimes when I start stretching go, Gina, come back here, where, you know, between my chatter and my brain and everything else, I like to kind of bring it in, take a minute to just calm down, feel my feet, get grounded. I love being barefoot outside, but it's a little too cold and rainy where I am right now. So we'll be outside in the spring again. So just kind of take your hands and push all the way up. Go ahead and elongate and just kind of wiggle that spine. I know that's wiggling your spine sounds kind of funny, but it's a good way to just open it up. Then you just got to open. I'm just going to do a little tiny bit of tapping, and what that does is that just gets your energy connected. So we're going to start on the collar, but actually we're going to start right here. And there's no right or wrong way, but we're just going to get the energy moving. So just a little bit of tapping. And then right here to the collarbone. And you've got it right there. Excellent. And then you want to go right here. The thymus. Oh my gosh, the squirrels are playing chasey. They're having a grand game outside. Oh, and then right underneath the top rib, right there on your top rib. And now I'm going to just have you do a couple of bounces, a little shimmy, and that's just to get your cardio and your blood flowing. You can't do that. This is fine. Releve, plie, whatever. It's just, this is a great way to kind of shake it all out. All right. Beautiful job. We're going to start from the top. We're going to work right here on our neck. Take it nice and easy through. Feel your feet. If you dig your heels in, it'll activate the muscles in your lower body. Be gentle on your neck. We put so much stress in our shoulders and our necks. It's amazing. And it's also wonderful how resilient our humans are. Now let's take it back. Nice and easy. Ah, yes. Feel like you're in flow so that it all moves loosely and lightly. You don't ever want to bounce into something. You don't want to make something hurt. Kind of like that, feel the flowingness. Take a nice deep breath. You bring your arms up. You want to clasp your hands behind your neck. And then you're going to just tilt your head down. And you're going to bring your elbows towards one another. Now think about activating that core. Pulling that belly button into the spine and sliding it up. Creating a nice foundation. And just let that gravity work. You're opening your neck, you're opening your upper back. Now just open it up from there. I want you to push it out and let it float down. You're going to tuck your left hand behind your back, and then you're going to just take a couple of fingers easy. And what you're going to do is you're going to drop the head so that it's to the right and forward. You want to open all the way up. I just got to do a temperature check to see what my... Oh, we're good. We're good. I wasn't too sure if I had to heat up so that I was going to suffocate. Yes, right all the way. And you want it to go straight down and into that shoulder blade. Oh, yeah, doesn't that feel good? Release, and then just feel the energy in your fingertips as we switch sides. Just drop it right there. And breathe. And drop it. Now go ahead and clasp your hands and we're going to go scoop. So you want to push, see we're here. You really want to push out further. So you're kind of taking your shoulder blades and separating them even further. And you're scooping through and rounding that spine and pulling your shoulder blades towards me. You can drop your head if you want to. So you're opening up that shoulder. You're going to work on some shoulder rotation. Bring it up, and then up for a little bit further. Look up at the heavens, or in my case, the ceiling. Feel your feet. I want you to feel the balance. I want you to feel the foundation underneath you, what's supporting you, kind of how it feels. Now open that up, and we're going to just do some rotations, easy rotations to start with your hands right here. You're going to take your right arm and you're going to take a full circle if you can. Now, if that's a problem, bend that elbow. But we're looking for a full rotation, see how you can do. And the opposite direction. Tread on the left, back first. And like I said, feel free to bend that elbow if you don't have a full range of motion. Now forward, same side. Now we're going to go ahead and try the touchdown. Yes, for those of you that are in this hemisphere, in the United States, it is, I think, called the Super Bowl. And I won't go into any sports analogies or anything, but I did see the cutest thing. One of my memes that popped up. It said, I don't remember the names of the team playing during Bad Bunny's concert, so that kind of tells you where I'm at. I want you to just slide your arms down. You want to keep your elbows where they were and see how far your range of motion is. Excellent to do this against a wall. It gives you a really good perspective of where you need to work towards. And if you drop this down, it's not going to give you nearly the benefit. So keeping your core tight. Oh, yeah. Can you feel that? Right there? Push it out. Now go ahead and take your arm across, not on the elbow, right here. And I like to have palm up. It's fun to see things popping up in the garden. I know it's only February. We haven't had much cold weather. We've had rainy, but not a lot. And let's just take it to the other side. And you're taking it, think about it, from behind your shoulder blade. And go ahead, we're going to just push the energy out of the palm and the heel of our hand. So you can work it all the way up. Counteracting all of the things that we do with our hands like that, which are more common than the reverse. I'm looking at the trees. Birds, some of there are birds singing out there this morning. Actually, there was a frog this morning. I've never had a frog in my garden, so I don't know what that means. I'm going to take it as good luck. Let's switch sides. I'm sure frogs are good luck, aren't they? Who knows? Yeah, we're moving into a new moon and the lunar new year on the 17th of February. So when I talked about intention, go ahead and shake. Clasp your hands behind you. Push it all the way down. All of it. And I mean all the way down, so I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together and then drop them, and that will open your chest and lengthen your spine. So yeah, so we've got the new year, the lunar new year coming up on the full moon, which is Tuesday, February 17th. Great time for new starts. It's also the beginning of a 9-year cycle and an ending of a 9-year cycle. So really good time to look at what you would like to leave behind and focus on that which you would like to create, start fresh, move forward. So very good time for intentional setting, or as I say, attention setting. Remember, where our attention goes, our energy flows. And that could be anything from our words to our humans. So remember that. We're pushing down. We're now going to go up to a reverse prayer. Fingertips together. Wherever you are is fine. But once again, shoulder blades squeeze together and drop down. And that way you're ready to open up your chest. Work on that beautiful posture. Activate that core. Take a minute to just feel your breath. And take a minute to thank yourself for doing this beautiful flow. I hate to say work. I don't think of this as work, but it is good work for your human. Your mind, your body, and your soul. I don't know if you checked out, I have Intentional Tuesday and I have Friday Inspirations, so those will pop up each week. So take a quick peek. It's all whatever is on my mind or my heart or whatever. Today, I was going to use the word resilient. That popped up, and then flow popped up. So I think we'll stick with resilient for the thought. The word of the week is resilient or resilience. And just think about instances where our body, let's let that go. And we're going to take one up, one down. And connect them wherever they do connect. And you'll find by repetition of this and sticking with it, it will get easier. You will open up that range of motion. But just think how many times that your mind or your body has been really resilient in a situation. And I've always had this thought that if I'm strong in my mind and my body, if my body gets crockety, my mind can overset it. And if my mind gets crunchety, my body, I go take a walk. So there's a definite correlation there. Okay, let's go ahead and just shake that up. And then take another stretch on the other side. And you'll find that both sides are never the same. No stretches, no symmetry. We are all energy, we are all connected, and we are always changing. And I know that was such a thing to wrap my head around. When I first started doing energy work, I was like, oh, okay. So our bodies are always going to have a different feel to them, a different range of motion, a different amount of flexibility. Go ahead and release your hands, shake them out a little bit, and perhaps a little bit wider second, whatever feels good for you. I want you to just sit back. We're going to go into a squat. Now, if your knees bother you, you might want to stay right here. That's fabulous. Whatever. Always go wherever your body's comfortable. But I'm just going to go take it down. And this is a great time to really get grounded in your feet. You know, you kind of stack them up. You can feel your ankles, your knees, your hips. And you want to stick your lower butt out and open up that low back. Now we're going to extend our legs, keep the knees slightly soft, and we're going to lean forward. And what we're going to do is feel the back of the legs. So you're going to work those hamstrings. You're also opening up your back. And if you can get to here, that is perfectly fine. Just straighten those legs to the extent you're feeling a stretch, but they don't hurt. If you want a little extra stretch, go ahead, put your elbows in your palms and take it down. You can put your hands here, drop your head, let the gravity do its work. Okay, come on, we're going to roll it up. Feel that core. Just roll it up nicely. Take a deep breath and just release down. Let's do a couple of shoulder rolls, and then we're going to take it straight down to the floor. Right here. And we're going to go ahead and square it up. We're going to bring our right foot around to our hand. And you don't want to lean to the left. You want to stay in it and open up that right hip. You can bend into it. You can just work. I always say work with the stretch to see where you get the maximum stretch for your human. You might be a little bit more forward to feel that stretch. And bring that one back, square it up, and let's go to the left and see how that feels today. Like I said, play with that stretch to get the maximum stretch for you. Okay, go ahead and bring it around. And we're going to go into the cat-cow. And we're going to do it slow to start with. This is really, really good for our digestive system and for our spine, large and small intestine, all the good things. And then you're going to just push through. So bring your belly button to your spine, look through your legs, drop your head, open your shoulder blades. And back right up. Back right up. I don't think that's what I meant. Up. Up, up, up. So you're arching through, looking up. Now with that breath, you want to reverse it. Bring that around the spine and bring the belly button to the spine. Look through your legs. Now we're going to speed up the tempo, okay? So we're going to round. Get some oxygen going with it. Beautiful. Now what I want you to do is sit back, and they call it a child's pose. I'm not sure I've ever seen a child do this. But you can put your hands, if you don't want to put your head on the floor, feel free to be right here. Just open up your hips wherever that feels comfortable. And if you want to stretch it all the way out, feel free to do that. So you will be hearing about all sorts of fun things. I am hosting a retreat in Fiji that will begin the end of March in 2027. And since we're here, we're going to go right onto our stomachs, straighten out ever so nicely, and then just pull through. Put your hands right at your shoulders. Now, you may only be able to be here, and that's perfectly fine. So you pick whatever works. We're going to go up, and we're going to work through our spine. So you want to feel that breath going through your spine, and feel free to look up if you're so inclined. We are working on reversing that spine because we are a forward folding society at this point in time. Go ahead and come back. Down. Nice deep breath. On the exhale, go ahead and bring it up. And roll it back down. We're going to go ahead onto our backs and get nestled so that your low back is into the floor, and take those hips and anchor them down. Take a nice deep breath. Feel your spine lengthen. Feel that oxygen going through your spine. Digging your heels into the floor, you're going to activate the muscles in your legs. Take a deep breath. And go ahead and put your right foot on your left knee. And you want to make sure both hips are staying on the floor and you're opening this up. While we're working our lower body, we don't want to have any tension up here. It's so many times when we're stretching, I see clients that are working so hard on stretching their low body that they're scrumpling all their upper torso up and aggravating the upper torso muscles. So we want to stay clear of that. We want to keep this nice and relaxed. And we can just use our fingertips to adjust how much. Now this is a great little sequence that I'm doing right now, and as a matter of fact, I had put it up. I put a new short up, maybe last week, that has this sequence in it. Look at the playlist. It's one you can do before you get out of bed. It's one you can do before you go to bed. If your low back and hips are tight, if you've been sitting a lot, driving a lot, super, super excellent. So what we're going to do is we're going to just slide this down. Now we're going to take it, right? We're taking it to the right, and we're going to look to the left. You're going to feel that opening up the rotation of your spine. And why I always point over there to the playlist, I have no idea. There's no playlist on that wall, but so now I want you to take it, keep it where the leg is, and we're going to go the opposite direction, and then we're going to look to the right this time. So you'll feel it open up the other side. Come neutral, and we're going to go at opposite side. We're going to go ahead and put the left foot on the right knee and open up that left hip. Feel it all open up here. Yes. Go ahead and slide it. We're going to take it to the left, and we're going to look to the right. And feel that rotation in your spine. Feel that right hip opening up. And go ahead and just rotate that over and look at the other side. Let's come neutral. Both feet down. We're going to do the windshield wipers, which I could be using today, on our back. We can do them sitting up. You can do them laying down. Excellent everyday stretch. But the sequence that I just did, really good for your low back, your spine, your hips. It's quick, it's easy, and it's effective. And your human will thank you for it. I want you to go ahead and put your soles of your feet together, open up the butterfly, and extend your arms right overhead. Just square them off your shoulders. Say hi to your plant. I want you to lengthen that spine and soften those shoulder blades. And just breathe. How many times do I tell you to breathe in a day? In an hour? I think about all the work I do. That certainly is my most used word in my vocabulary. So feel nice and long. Bring your knees together. I want you to place your feet hip width apart. Bring your arms back down. And we're going to activate, first of all, dig in your heels. You're going to activate the muscles in your lower body and your legs. And we're going to go into a bridge. I want you to just start by, we're going to start rolling up your spine, one vertebra at a time. So you want to relax, and you want to feel the engagement of your muscles. So the reason our toes are up is so your heels are digging down. And you're going to just slowly start up. You're going to feel all of the activation. You want to feel your glutes. You want to feel your quads. You want to feel your hip flexors. You want to know that your abs are working. And you want to just push into it. Now you can put your feet down if you want to, but push that energy through the heel to really keep all of the lower body muscles activated. I'm seeing a lot of people are not activating their glutes, and hence their quads and their hamstrings are incredibly tight. And so you want to think about, this is a really good exercise for a number of reasons, but think about activating and using your glutes, quads, your hip flexors, the core, and just breathe into it. Dig in those heels, keep it activated. We're going to come down, but I don't want you to just let it go. We're going to go down one vertebra at a time, and we're going to slowly release, but we're keeping all of the muscles activated. Just rolling down. Relax, relax, relax. We're not quite there. Okay, now feel that release? So now you're learning how to activate and release those muscles. And the more that you can start feeling it and being aware of it as you do functional activity, daily activity, or strength work, you will be able to activate and feel what you are using. So huge, huge little gift there. Let's put our feet up in the air and let's give a little bit of attention to our tootsies. Just rotate through internal, external rotations. You know, our feet take a real hit. Certainly mine do. So a couple of things. Make sure you give them space and you foot massages and little things like that. Kind little things for them. Just doing this is really good. Because you can get a lot of stagnant energy that's in your feet. And coming from a woman who wore high heels, and I mean high heels for years, which is fine. Nothing against a good pair of high heels. But comfortable shoes, like make sure that when you're walking and to the extent you can, think about comfort, good fit. Be kind to your tootsies. Because there's a lot of research that shows that a lot of disease and inflammation can start from foot problems and mouth problems. It's a very interesting correlation. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and just flex our feet. So we're going to work the back of the legs again, but I want you to have that abdominal tight and feel your hamstrings, calf and Achilles. A little extra for you. Okay, then those knees and just rock it around, roll it around, can release that low back. Whatever feels good on your back is what you should be doing right now. Okay, I think we're going to come on up. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And I want you to sit tall. Lengthen that spine. Feet together into a diamond. And we're going to leave our back flat. We are not going to round forward. We're going to just open it. Gently feel that low back opening up. Oh, so good. I always feel so good when I do this. Highly encourage at least 10 minutes of stretching every day. Certainly more if you have the time. I think our world would be a better place if we all stretched our bodies and our minds every day and walked. Walking is it's just so good for you, particularly, granted, if you're in the crappy weather, you might be walking inside, which is great. You're still getting your movement in, but if you have the opportunity to get outside and smell that fresh air, I'm blessed to have wonderful air here, and just be out and listen to the beautiful sounds of nature, it will certainly nurture your human. I think about when the kids were little and they'd have their rubber boots on and they'd be splashing in the puddles with an absolute glee and shrieking noise of happiness. Well, they didn't care if it was raining. Can you feel that? And if you're like me, all of a sudden your muscles will sometimes just finally relax and go, oh, I can stretch a lot further than I thought I could. But just letting it go naturally, don't force it. Well, there's something I've learned in my life. Anytime I feel like I'm forcing something, go ahead and just open it up. And we're going to work on the adductors, the inner thighs. Lift tall. Anytime I feel like I'm forcing something, I realize it's not what I should be doing. It's not meant for me. And that's true for my mind as well as my body. So some days I feel stiffer than others, and that's just what it is. If you flex your feet, you do not have to stretch as far. And once again, I don't want you to round over. I'd rather that you keep that straight back. I can just feel all of that just right there my inner thigh. And just see where that feels like it's activating a stretch. Remember, we're lengthening and strengthening our muscles while we stretch, which is a good thing. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our right arm and stretch it up. And I don't want you here, I want you open, so you're feeling it all the way up. So I missed you all last week, but I'm back. And let's just gently flow to the other side. And like I said, open up, frame that beautiful portrait of yourself. Sit up. I want you to bend your left knee right there. You're going to bring the right leg around. Try to put the right foot flat on the floor if you can. If you can't bend your left knee, you can extend that leg out. That's perfectly fine. See where I'm kind of hunched over? We're going to lift up tall, and we're going to look over to the right side, opening our right booty. And you're also activating your vagus nerve, which puts you into that nice rest and relaxed state. Go ahead and face forward, put your pinky toe on the floor, and now we are going to round over. This time we're going to round, and you're going to, excuse me, you are going to open up your IT band, which goes from your hip to your knee, dropping your head. And you're also opening, you're dropping that neck, you're opening your upper back, working through the IT band and breathing into that. Lifting up tall, we're going to switch sides. So you want to bend the right knee. You want to take the left one up and over. You want to lift tall and look over that left shoulder. So I had a wonderful week. I went out 2 nights to listen to live music at different venues than I often go to, so that was just delightful. I was out on a school night late. But being the resilient human I am, I still did my life. I think it's fun to really shake things up and try something different and explore the world. You know, live more. Let's be a little more alive. Let's go ahead now. Pinky toe down. We are going to fold forward and we're going to open up the IT band on the left side. And drop your neck down. Okay, I want you to just sit comfortably. Thank your human for the beautiful stretch that oxygen you gave it. If you want to crisscross, that's fine. If you don't want it, that's fine too. I'm going to sit like this, I guess, today. Feels good. So thank you, body. We're going to do just a little bit of breath work. I do a lot of breath work in my practice, and I find it just such a gem. I'm going to do a very easy one. It's box breathing. You can do it anywhere, except if you're driving and don't close your eyes. But what we're going to do is we're going to make a box. We're going to inhale through our nose for 4 counts. We're going to hold it or pause it at the top for 4 counts. We're going to exhale out through our mouth for 4 counts and hold it for 4 counts. When we inhale, we want to push that big belly out, Buddha belly, and when we exhale, we want to squeeze it all together. Come on, let's try it. Just get comfortable. You may not want to close your eyes at this moment, but you can if you want to, whenever. So you're going to inhale out through your nose. You're going to hold it. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Inhale up, hold, exhale, hold. Go ahead and close your eyes if you're comfortable and do it on your own. Go ahead and finish off your segment and come back to your natural breathing. Give yourselves a great big hug. Thank your human for all of this good flow and oxygen and health. I hope you have an amazing week. Remember, we are resilient. That is our word for the week. Think about resiliency. Think about how resilient our bodies are. The more that we have them lengthened and strengthened, the easier it is for them to maintain healthy status so that we can go about our life. I encourage you to do some conscious breathing for about a minute at a time throughout the day. I encourage you to do your legs up the wall. There is a video for that, at least 10 minutes per day. I do it in the morning, but it's really good before bed or just when you wake up. Either way, actually doing both would be brilliant. And remember to try and stretch your human at least 10 minutes a day. And if you can find more than a chunk of 10 minutes to put together, that's perfect. Look in the playlist. We have a tremendous number of videos, and I will be uploading more. I'm working with a lot of clients, so I'm doing some very specific work. And so I make videos for people so that they can do certain segments together to strengthen their humans. If you liked this, please hit the like button. If you would like to join this amazing global community for connection and community and connection, we are international. It is so exciting. Please do subscribe. I would love for you to share this with anyone that you feel would find value in it. My name is Jina Bieland, and I am the founder and creator of Strength, Stretch, and Shine. I'm also the Chief Energy Officer. Right here, where everything is about flexibility, balance, and strength for your mind, your body, and your soul. Catch us back here Tuesday, Intentional Tuesday, for quick inspiration on Friday, and then obviously at 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings. Know that you are loved, know that you are special, and give yourselves a great big hug. And until next time, when I see you, be flexible.